Hey kids, I'm doing all signs situational readings for the 24th through the 27th and 28th. I just did Taurus and Aries and it ended up being a 2-week cycle for them. So this should be for the next 2 weeks for you. I'm aiming for the 24th through the 27th, but we'll see what comes out for you. I'm skipping around a little bit. I'm going to do Virgo and Leo next. So this is for Virgo, universe for Virgo, my Virgos. My son's a Virgo. It's one of my favorite signs. I'm really suited to Virgo. They're good for me. You fixed earth signs. I love you fixed earth signs. You're so sweet. Virgo's so diligent. Perfectionist. You're hardworking. Logical. Almost like an air sign would be. But with earth. Incredibly hardworking too. For Virgo, please, universe. For Virgo. For Virgo. Oh, Ten of Cups in reverse. And the Nine of Pentacles. Well, Virgo, right now there's a little bit of unrest maybe in your home environment. And somebody that's really close to you right now is a little distant. Things at home might not be so great right now. There might be some arguments. There's some just like general frustration in the air at home. You might be feeling like you're a little stressed out. And you might be feeling a little regretful about something, or something about your home life is making you feel regretful. Or you're thinking about some regretful actions that you engaged in that involve your home life and possibly your family. There might be like a breakdown of team spirit, even if it's at work, or if it's in a romantic relationship as well. You feel like you have to choose sides. It's like, yeah, it's like you're feeling like you have to choose between two things to an extent. And that's fueled by some tension that's happening at home. And you're feeling a little just unhappy with some projects or activities. Feeling a little less fulfilled. Maybe feeling like what's happening at home is something else is distracting you away from your home energy. Yeah. And with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, you're feeling like you need to step back and think about everything a little bit more. And you're looking at maybe some of your past struggles and weaknesses. And you're thinking about things that you still need to achieve. Something's like clouding your stability. And you're also feeling like what's happening at home might be holding you back. It's also about lack of funds and maybe over expenditure in some areas. You're worried about that. You're worried about all the things you've worked hard for possibly being threatened in some way. And you're worried, you're either in or you're worried about like a drought in some way. Your resources are being tested, and the durability of your durability is being tested. And you're feeling slightly hopeless. You're a little blocked up with projects. Some things may seem so close, but they seem like they're hard to attain. I'm seeing specific things, specific projects around the house. They're so close yet so far away. And you're thinking about expanding and investing in some way, but you're waiting for something. You're waiting for something. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to slam that down. What else? Universe, talk to me about the other party or person or this situation. The other party or situation for Virgo that's making them feel like things aren't going so great at home and there's some tension. It's making them want to step back and really assess what's going on. Three of Swords in reverse. Somebody, there's a triangulation happening here in this situation or in the other person's eyes. Feeling like something is coming between the two of you in some way, or something is triangulation. That might be what you're stepping back to assess, Virgo. Ooh, cards are wanting to pop out. What else in this situation for Virgo? It's at the bottom of the deck. And the Page of Swords in the upright. So whatever this person or this situation is, or it also could be you, Virgo, feeling like there's a triangulation, something is coming between. You're having a hard time. It's not a card of balance. It's not the Two of Swords. You're not trying to choose between two courses of action. You feel like something or someone is coming in between you and something else. I'm seeing a person coming between you and your work, a person coming between you and another relationship. Page of Swords, this is a pretty shrewd person. They're very protective. They're very cautious. They hide behind their words too. Like they have a lot to say and then they fly off the handle and they walk away. But they're also kind of saying to you, you know, you have endless possibilities here. Either someone's saying this to you or you're thinking it. This is interesting for Virgo, what the guides are telling me. Another person might be putting this idea in your head, but it could be you thinking about it as well. You or this other person or the situation is urging you to let like a new and positive energy flow through you. It's really getting you to think. This person's trying to get you to think. Lots of psychoanalyzing and dissecting. They're trying to get you to see a new perspective, or you're trying to look for more perspective. The energy that's being presented to you or that's inside of you is encouraging you to explore uncharted regions. I feel like for some of you, though, this is a person saying, being a little nefarious with you and saying, hey, don't let what's happening get in between what you want or in between you and me. But it's not in the reverse. I feel like it's you, though, too, Virgo. I feel like you're stepping back and looking at everything. Yeah. This is all you. So strong, Virgo. You're like, I don't need, this isn't about anybody else but me here. You're really weighing things out. I'm not seeing the Judgment or the Temperance card, but I'm seeing the Lovers in reverse at the bottom of the deck right now. You're concerned about matters of love in and out of your home. You're feeling like you want to focus on what you love, and you might be having a hard time doing that right now. Something is making you feel like you're separated from it, for sure. What else? For Virgo, my strong Virgo, sticking in with their own energy here. The guides made it very clear this is all Virgo's energy. This Page of Swords might be like a devil's advocate kind of thing. Just looking at new possibilities from a new point of view. It wants to act. It's a card of action. So it could be dealing with an air sign. But we've got swords, pentacles, and cups. And no triangulation of swords, feeling thrown off. What else? Under the 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and Page of Swords for Virgo, please. I need more information here. Tell me to shuffle. Virgo's like always the sign that kind of says to me, I don't need a reading, Amatha, because I can figure this all out myself. They're so grounded on earth. And emotional, loving, deep thinkers. Like to figure things out for themselves. Sometimes Virgo almost doesn't feel its own magic because they're so practical and logical. Don't forget your water energy, Virgo, or your fire energy, because it makes things happen. Tap into your fire. My guides are saying to tell you that, not me, my guides. Tell Virgo to tap into their fire and their water energy, and into their emotions. 5 of Cups. Something's making you sad right now. You've been, maybe not sad, but like you're maybe focusing on what's not going well versus what is going well. Ace of Wands. There's that fire I was looking for. You want to make something happen special. This passion here underneath. You do have passion underneath after all, Virgo. But you're feeling a little pessimistic right now. You're having you want to manifest some things, but I think you're feeling a little overwhelmed. Yep, here it is, 2 of Pentacles. You're juggling resources too. Maybe not sure which one to choose and what to focus on. Got the Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. Well, let's move backwards. I've been engaging in some merriment lately, but I'm seeing a little excessiveness and sloth. Seeing health too. Be careful. Don't raise every single one of these glasses, okay? A little too much drinking, too much indulgence. Be careful not to overindulge, for sure. But I'm excited about this Queen of Pentacles energy for you. And it fell underneath what you're thinking about, that you want to start and make happen with the Page of Swords, but you're feeling some triangulation. You're a little torn. And you're feeling like something might threaten your balance and what you're working towards in some way. I'm not seeing any of that here. Especially with this Queen of Pentacles. This is an earth energy. Queen of Pentacles is usually a divine feminine, a woman. This person has a lot to give. It suggests pleasures of the body to a degree, or just earthly bound pleasures. They're very good-hearted. They like luxury. They like to cook. They dress really well. They're elegant. They're a very practical and supportive energy in your life. They're going to be there for you when the chips are down. And as a lover, they're deeply sensual. They're really comfortable with themselves. They're methodical, pragmatic. They take really good care of themselves, and they want to surround you and themselves with wealth in every way, and they've earned it, and they feel like you've earned it. I don't know who this is for you, but it's a beautiful, wonderful energy. But the Two of Pentacles, you are so, so focused on keeping everything into balance. This guy's really balancing. It's really important for him to keep his thoughts, his feelings, his finances, his resources perfectly juggled. It's really about tasks and jobs and juggling all those aspects of your life. It's in the upright. You're doing it well underneath, but on the surface, you're a little conflicted and concerned, and you're feeling a little blocked up at home. I'm not seeing distraction. I'm seeing some energy from the past in this Five of Cups haunting you a bit. But the Ace of Wands came in the upright, and that's this fiery, passionate new idea and new project that you, or something that you're about to really manifest something. But you're really thinking about, with this Two of Pentacles, the duality, and all the other things in your life that you need to balance to make it happen. It's a worthy investment. This energy that you or another person, I feel like you're embodying it together, but you really feel like there's some triangulation happening. You're conflicted about home, conflicted about where you live, someone at home putting ideas of conflict in your head. For some of you, it's still a good idea with this Ace of Wands. And no matter what's happening on the surface, underneath, you really do have it together, Virgo. Trust yourself. Of all the signs, you're the most trustworthy, I think. And this Queen of Pentacles energy you're embodying, or someone else is offering and presenting to you, is really lovely, but it's under the surface. On top here, Virgo, you're worried that things aren't going to be manifested. Someone's putting that in your ear, or you're putting it in your own ear. And there's some excessiveness coming into play. Be careful towards the end of the month, from now till the end of the month, not to let yourself get out of balance. Right now it's about fun and merriment. That's great, but it's also telling you to watch out. Just be on the lookout for that Devil card. It's not here. And I'm seeing Two of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're worried. You're not necessarily worried, but you're thinking about a relationship in some way, and you want it to be upright. You're feeling the need to take things slow and pour things slowly, and just continuing to reflect back and forth between yourself and that person, or yourself and the situation. That's not a bad idea. So practical and smart. Yeah, let's move on. Get some advice from the universe. Universe, what does Virgo need to focus on? What advice do you have for them? Universe. These cards are so big, and I have these little T-Rex hands. For Virgo, please. For Virgo. Oh, it's hard. The bottom of the deck. Well, watch out for anything disrupting your feeling of strength. They're telling you, don't. Power in reverse, the Strength card in reverse, it's a Leo energy. Don't allow what drives you the most. They're telling me to tell you, don't let your own sheer force of will and your own inner strength be toppled in any way. Focus deeply on your inner strength. You might be feeling a little weak lately. Yeah, because it's right underneath this Five of Cups. Something's making you possibly feel guilty or worried about something, Virgo. What else? Intuition. In reverse, you're feeling like you're not quite sure what to do to an extent. Something's making you second guess your own instincts. The universe is saying, don't let your personal power be taken from you, and don't let anything make you distrust yourself. If there's anything inside you, if you're creating this self-triangulation in your head because you're afraid your resources aren't manifesting as quickly as you want, and you're feeling guilty about that, trust your intuition. And also maybe that it's okay not to be strong all the time. Trust your intuition right now. You're not as much. Let go of, like, if you're feeling like, part of you is, I'm hearing them say, the first they say it's okay to be right where I am, and then the next minute they're telling themselves it's not. Trust your intuition. New beginnings, because a new beginning is happening. You're at the beginning of a journey with something, which is indicative of that Ace of Wands. Nice, but it's, you're burying it underneath your tasks. You're being very like, first I have to do this, and I have to do this, and I have to do this, and I have to keep balance. Trust your intuition. Don't lose momentum and power. There's a new beginning here, and they really want you to pay attention to it. Universe wants you to pay attention to the new beginning. I'm hearing, it's good. That's cool. Victory and success. Lovely. You are going to see these things that you're all that you're somewhat wound up about come to fruition. You will untangle these things and figure out how to bring it all together in your life. And that's good. Let me get some advice from the zodiac, from the solar system, everything on Earth, the elements of Earth, the 12 houses, the zodiac signs, and some different celestial bodies for Virgo. Whoa, all these cards want to pop out. Come on now, zodiac. Get it together and condense it for me. Okay. Your first house. What people see and the impression you give. Wow, it's interesting. Of all that's going on right now, the first house is what you want to stay focused on. What you're presenting to the world. Who are you? How do you see yourself? How do others see you? How do you want to be seen? What message do you want to send out into this world right now? This first house. Google your first house. The zodiac wants you to stay focused on your first house for now until the end of the month. Right on. Virgo, I'm not going to say to you, my initial advice for myself personally is to just trust your intuition and just continue to work this stuff out. I know that stuff at home is feeling tense and you're feeling a little bogged down. You're feeling a little guilty. And you're trying to really, possibly, and you're trying to focus on everything. There's a new beginning coming, and it's going to be seen through to fruition in a really great way. I'm seeing more than one project happening. Enjoy marital times and a bit of indulgence, but watch yourself. Okay? Don't let your power be taken from you. Trust your own intuition. Focus on your first house. And this Ace of Wands, this fiery new idea, this sensual, beautiful, this sexy start of something with this amazing, loving, earthly energy in the Queen of Pentacles. That fell right above new beginnings. Make it happen. And right now, focus on your first house. You're focused on all of what's happening here with your everyday stuff and what's going on at home. But what solar system is telling you is actually you need to take a good long hard look in the mirror and think about what's most important to you. Okay? All right, my Virgo. We're going to move on to Leo next.